Well, here we are at Work Commute Channel on Sunday, taking my son back on a lovely spring day in the state of Michigan. We're turning from Graham Road onto Frost Road to head for Hemlock Road. And we got some coppers up here, and I can tell you this is about a car in the ditch because of this horrible weather. And this is no small car that's in the ditch. This is a SUV. And you can see he's had a rather bad time of it. It is very slippery. The other car stopping there, it may have been a caravan of cars. But I didn't much get in trouble at that cop scene. But anyway, if you look behind, I can see possibly something. But I'm not going to do this very long because my daughter Mary Kate threatened me. Not that I not take videos. So she didn't threaten me. She said, "Dad, don't take videos." And then her friend said, if I see videos on that channel, I'm going to be mad. And they love me. They care about me. What did they say? They valued my existence. They say every time they call my house and I'm not there, they think I'm dead. And it's the man who was almost dead brought out during Monty Python's Bring Out Your Dead. That's one of the Holy Grail. And he said, I'm not dead. That's me. I think I mentioned that once before, like when I went to the doctor in Bay City on video here. I don't know what this is going to do as far as school being off tomorrow, because they have already gone way over on their allotment of snow days. This snow that you're seeing here is happening about the same time as that ice storm. I kept saying the ice storm was near the end of March, but you know, you lose track of it. Some winters last longer than others. And this winter still has not been as nasty as last winter, even though we've had a ton of snow days. One thing's for sure, it's definitely pretty. And I hope you're at least enjoying the view. But I don't know when I'm going to put this on there. But I am going to be minding the computer tonight to see. I'm supposed to go to Alma tomorrow. And we'll see what happens. I've driven home in heavier snow conditions than this on this route. One time I took Andrew all the way back to Owasso, which is 50 miles away from where I live. And it was in the middle of a big, massive snowstorm. And there was a Jeep, which is definitely more powerful than... I had Cruzy 1 at that time, the green Cruise. And it was known as Sparty car, because it was Michigan state color. But a Jeep is definitely more powerful than a Cruise, and the Jeep was in the ditch. The Jeep has four-wheel drive, and the Jeep was in the ditch, and here I was. Somehow I got along. I like to think maybe it's even with one hand, my spinner knob, I can keep control of my car. Now when they have snow, even less snow accumulation than this, when I lived in Texas in the early 80s, they had the first snow they had in 20 years, and people were getting killed on stuff that we just kind of, we'd blow it off. So, it's just ridiculous. But, you know, there there is a way to drive on this stuff, but right now it's not too bad. And I'm hoping Sass Road is a little bit better. It seems to be, now we're getting some precip again. It had stopped for a while, but now it's going again, and we are by some big nasty ass ditches. Oh, sorry, I swore. Big deep ditches. And so we are gonna see what Sass Road is looking like. This is just, I'm going 45 miles an hour. That's 10 miles before below the limit. Still got a ways to go, and I'm going to slow down here because snow is getting heavy, like that ice storm we had. And that ice storm, we used to have a privacy wall where we take videos of Ground Zero on the Day in the Life channel, or a Day in the Year channel. And well, it's embarrassing when I say a day in the life like the Beatles song. Mine's called A Day in the Year, whatever the year is, in this case 2019. But anyway, we wouldn't be able to shoot that like that, except for the ice storm that took place on April the 15th of last year took out that privacy wall. That's how devastating that ice storm was. We had all kinds of cars getting stuck in the parking lot, including pizza delivery guys and stuff. And let me tell you, it was no fun. And I can't really do that much. I mean, I only have one hand, so I can like put my shoulder into it. But I am going to be turning this camera off soon. Got this SUV. There's only SUVs out on the road except for Cruzy. And if that tells you anything, well, get this. My daughter's driving Andrew back to Owasso. She's the one who picked Andrew up. And she's got to drive back up this way to Saginaw Valley State University. She's going home to get her W-2s here on April 14th to file. I took her extension forms yesterday. I used to be, a bookkeeper, accounting, tax prepper guy. I mean, when I worked at Dow, I was in the accounts payable. I was accounting related. And so I have some stuff. I know what to get. I got it for her, and now she decided, well, I can file it online real quick. And so now she's going to get her W-2. So she'll file it online, and everything will be okay. And here we are coming up to Hemlock Road, which is Sass Road further up. And we're going to let this car go by. Cruzy 2 is the only small sedan on the roads, I think. I got to be really careful here because there's some road that has been taken out. Somewhere up here is a car in the ditch, and it's not much bigger than Cruzy 2. And I think it's like an old Grand Am, which they don't make anymore. It might be a J6 or whatever they call it. They changed the name of a Pontiac car that was that size from a Grand Am to a J6 or something, whatever it was. And right now I got another SUV breathing up my butt over here behind me, coming up fast, and I'm saying, dude, it's not quite safe for that. Now this was the road where we had the water coming up like the ocean and brushing on even past the ditch. The ditches were all filled up. That particular video. That was a coming back from taking Andrew home trip. And now we've got the cop up here. He's right by where that car is. See the lights flashing up there? You should be able to. And here comes a wrecker. And we may have to slow down and make some room for these guys. There it is on the ditch. Truck is stopped, and here's the wrecker. And on that note, ladies and gents, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, the second longest video of my work commute channel. Your work commute channel. If you've never watched work commute channel before, I'd be delighted if you stayed with us, hung on with us, and subscribe, hit the like. And I post about every 2 days. I used to do it every day, but somebody advised me not to do it so much that the viewers get confused or whatever. So I'm going to sign off. Up on ahead is the intersection where the changing of Hemlock Road to Sass Road occurs. And I see another car that's down over there. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But I'm going to go ahead when we get stopped here, and I'm going to turn off our camera. If something interesting comes, I will turn it back on. I thank you very much. I say peace out wherever you are. If there's this kind of weather, drive careful, be safe, and see you next time.